Alright, so nandito ako ulit and right now ay na-share ko na yung screen ko and I hope that you can see it clearly. You can hear my voice very clear, loud and clear. And kung may katanungan man kayo, you may write a comment and I will try to check it and review and will provide you my answer. So alright guys, so yung tanong ulit ay bakit nga ba maraming stocks today yung nag-drop? So nag-correct. So maraming mga stocks yung nag-drop today and most of those stocks are stocks na nag-up ng more than 20%. Yung iba nga nag-ceiling eh. Like for example yung ABA. So that went to the roof, to the ceiling price. 50% just in one day. So ngayon guys, sasagutin ko yung katanungan na yan. Alright? So stay tuned. Stay calm. You may get your popcorn and enjoy, learn from here. And I hope that this will be very, very valuable for all of you. Right, so let me screen first and we will check those stocks na nag-drop today. So ito yung mga winners. Unahin natin yung mga losers. So actually, yung katanungan na yan ay base sa tanong ng isa kong follower sa my Facebook group, sa may Facebook ko. At yung tanong niya kanina, tanong siya kanina via si Randy Jumakyo. So isa siyang friend ko sa Facebook. Nagtanong siya sa akin kung bakit nga ba nag-drop, maraming nag-drop ngayon sa Philippine market. So ito yun. Hi Arnel, I'd like to ask you what happened sa market today na nagbagsakan sa floor price ang mga favorite stocks ng karamihan. We thought it was really a good day after ng inauguration of President Biden and the US markets were green naman. And the US markets were green naman. So yeah, that's a valid question. Nagkaroon ng inauguration sa President Biden. So by the way, President Biden is the president of US. So in the Philippine market, so we are just indirectly related or affected with any inaugurations. So ni Randy, actually sinagot ko na siya personally via Facebook Messenger. But gusto kong i-share sa inyo yung sagot ko. Okay guys, so look at this. Ano ba masasabi niyo? So mayroon akong dito, pivot called the pivot indicator. And it is set to monthly. So if you can recall sa mga previous live videos ko that if the price is above the pivot point, we consider the market as in a bullish status. If the price of the stock is below the pivot point, we still consider the stock as bearish or negative sentiment. Until that time na magka-recover yung price ng stock above the pivot point. So ngayon, naka-monthly setting, monthly pivot. So yung pivot point, just to recall, ito yung indicator na kinakalculate na niya yung average ng previous month. So kung naka-monthly pivot ka, kinakalculate niya yung high ng previous month, yung low, and closing price ng previous month. So i-divide mo yan, i-add mo lahat yung value na yan, high, low, and then the closing price divided by 3, you will get the pivot point. Okay? So sa BSC at ibang mga stocks na nag-drop, you see that they were above the pivot point. So basically very bullish tayo. However, kung mapapansin nyo, yung price na yan ay napaka-extended. Ito yung overextended. Kumbaga sa RSI pa, ito yung tinatawag na overbought condition. Kapag overbought, anong ba yung usually na nangyayari? Nagko-correct. So, lalagpak yung ano, yung price o babagsak. Okay? So, ano nga ba yung essence ng monthly pivot? So, yung monthly pivot, kapag yung price ay above the pivot and sitting above the pivot, that is a good condition kasi yung stock, maliban sa above siya sa pivot point, ay mayroon pa siyang room to reach the R5, yung resistance na R5. So, mayroon siyang chance. Ngayon naman, kung masyado na siyang angat, so sabi pa nga, anything which is thrown up will drop down, di ba? So ito, sa condition na yan, napaka overbought na ng price. So, kumbaga, isa kang trader at nakabili ka ng isang stock at this price, December 18, and you are holding, and the next month, you are actually just expecting that the price will reach the R5, which is like the max pivot for monthly pivot. Pero yung price ay sobrang angat na at ngayon ay nasa middle pa lang tayo ng January. So malayo pa yung 2 weeks more to go bago matapos yung January at very very profitable ka na year to date. So that is a 280% gains since the beginning of the year. Or sabihin na natin na dito ka pa lang nakapasok sa January 14. So January 14 ba or sorry. So let me put it to daily chart. Okay, yep. Okay, ano ba yung date na yan? January 14. Okay, bakit walang January 4. So January 4 naman yung start ng trading, di ba? Sa Philippine market. So baka nasusor. Dito pala yun. Ito. So I don't see that kung nag-trade ba siya during these days. But okay, anyway, the important now, balik tayo sa daily chart. So I'm not sure kung suspended dito yung trading or yeah, so most probably suspended yung trading then nung na-lift yung suspension, umangat yung price. So anyway, that's not the most important thing now. So let's say nakapasok ka lang dito. Dito ka pa lang nakapasok sa January 14. So kahit i-compare mo yan sa January 18. So January 14 to January 18, that's 14 days. 100% profitable ka na. So ano nga ba yung tendency? Yung pinaka psychological reaction ng isang trader kapag yung gains mo ay nasa 100% na at 4 days pa lang yung nakakalipas. Or kung ikaw yung trader nakapasok dito sa December 18, up to date ay 200%. So ano nga ba yung psychology? So yung psychology na dito is not about buying and the psychology is about selling, di ba? So sisiguraduhin mo na makakapag-take profit ka na. So ngayon, point is, kapag nakakita ka ng isang stock na ganyan na yung setup, napakalayo na sa kanyang pivot point, let's say monthly kasi yung iba pwede nating iset yan to weekly kung medyo short-term trading ka, or daily if you are a day trader. Ngayon, if you are just a swing trader or a position trader, you might set your pivot point into monthly and yung iba pa nga yearly. Alright? So, napaka-profitable mo na during this time. And kung ikaw hindi ka pa nakapasok at nakikita mo itong price action na to, mukha magtutudamon, so you are in a very, very dangerous situation. You are risking your hard-earned money to take a big risk like this. So, kung mag-trade ka, Huwag kang bibili na kapag yung price ay napakalayo na sa pivot point. Actually, in fact, kapag nasa R2 na yung isang price, ayaw ko na siyang bilhin. Gusto ko talaga makapasok sa trade kung yung price ay either nagko-consolidate sa S1, halimbawa double bottom, and I'm anticipating that I'm looking forward that the price will be able to recover above the pivot. That's a good one. Pero may mga times naman na I just want that the price is in between pivot and the R1. That's good. Pero kung nandito na sa R2, aantayin ko muna siyang mag-pullback before bumili. Okay? As long as the price is not dropping below pivot, I am good with that. So the pivot is not really except this pivot. I'm not really very strict na kailangan talaga above 0.44. So binibigyan ko yan ng pinaka-area. So parang area of support. So technically yung tawag dyan is central pivot range. And nakakalculate yan, yung central pivot range, by taking the high and the low of the previous month and you subtract it to the pivot point. High minus low, the difference, you subtract that to the pivot and then you will get subtract to the pivot to get the lower range and add to the pivot to get the upper range, and you will get a so-called central pivot range. So anyway, let's just say that this is the central pivot range. So every time umangat yung price at malayo na sa R1, medyo antayin ko muna mag-consolidate sa R1 or antayin ko muna mag-drop sa pivot point. So I want to see that yung pullback niya ay hindi mag-close below the pivot range. Kasi pag ganyan, meaning to say, mahina na yung price action. No? So baka magkaroon ng reversal of the trend. Instead of uptrend, magiging sideways or bearish yung trend. So, okay. So, again, the lesson that you learn now, and pakakatandaan nyo, kapag yung price ay napakataas na at very extended na, always look for selling. No more buying. So, it should be a kind of mortal sin na bibili ka pa during this time na angat na masyado, di ba? Yung bang parang pumunta ka ng palengke and then merong isang may fish vendor doon na nagbebenta na ng kanyang isda per kilogram with 10 times na yung presyo. So, bibili ka pa ba? Hindi na, di ba? So, you will wait for any other time na mababa yung presyo. So, it's the same in the stock market. So, kung bumibili ka pa dito during this time, there is already some problem with your trading psychology. It's called the fear of missing out. All right. So, I hope nakuha nyo. So, yung mga nanonood sa atin ngayon, I'm greeting you. I'm really happy that somehow kahit madaling araw sa Pilipinas ay inamagan nyo talaga yung live ko na to. So, yung iba naman na natutulog pa sa ngayon, so basically nandito ako sa Europe, Central Europe, kaya at 8:23 PM dito sa amin. Ito lang yung talagang quality time ko na nakakapag-live ako because of my work and other responsibilities in the family. So this is really my time. So in my future live videos also, you will expect me to be live during this time. So mostly Tuesday and Thursday during weekdays. So minsan naman during weekends. So Philippine market, US market, the forex, cryptocurrency, so lahat, you name it, option trading. So, and if you want to learn from my strategies, then let me know. I can help you with that. All right. So now let's continue. So AR. AR nag-drop ng 29%. So tingnan nyo. Ito yung tamang point na kung saan kailangan mag-accumulate ka. But kung nandito na yung price, tingnan mo, pag napunta na sa R5, it's already time to take profit. So wag mo nang wag ka nang mag-illusion na unlimited yung pag-angat ng price na to. So always secure some gains. So kung hindi man 100% take profit, at least 50% man lang. So actually yung professional traders talaga sa R2, R3, halimbawa, nagbebenta na sila sa R2, 1/4 of the position. Benta ka sa R3, 1/4 na naman. Benta sa R4, benta 1/4. Benta sa R5, another 1/4. So out na sila during this time. Wala na silang position. Tapos ikaw, bibili ka pa lang. So parang ikaw yung pinagbebentahan ng mga professional traders. Ikaw yung bumibili dito. So not saying all of you, mga those kababayans na naipit during this day. So yan ang pakakatandaan nyo guys. Wag na wag kayong bibili ng stock kapag yung price is too high from the pivot point or R1. So most of the time nandito lang ako, P or R. P or R. So sometimes some special case, when there is a double bottom, nandito yan na-form sa S1, above S1, not below. Pag below S1 na yan, I'm already betting for the bearish move. So Philippine market, wala naman tayong shorting, di ba? So jump na yan. So wala na yan, walang kwenta na. So alright, AR, tingnan mo, that is a bearish engulfing candle. So umangat, and boom, bintahan na. Ano pa? OV. Tingnan mo, nandito yung R5. Ano na yung price? Wala na yan. So never buy a stock when it is already above R2. So kung yung professional traders, yung mga successful traders, they know when to accumulate positions. They are accumulating positions when it's silent. So ito yung nagpo-form pa lang yung setup, hindi yung nakaangat na yung setup. Of course, except yung tinatawag na momentum strategy na consolidation at the high. So ibang strategy yun, yung momentum trading yun. So when you see that the price is rallying and then suddenly it posts for a while, and we are betting for continuation of the pattern upward. So it's a specialized trading technique, and you should only do that kind of trade if you are already educated on how to manage the trade. Okay, so yung pinaka ano talaga, yung pinaka for me, pinaka easy sa pag-trade ay na habang nagko-consolidate yung price between P and R1. That is the best one. And then nakitaan mo pa ng volume dito, volume spike. So imagine, nakita mo yung volume spike, nandito din yung price nagko-consolidate. Enter ka dito. So what happens? Very profitable ka at let's say nag-take profit ka sa R5 or R4, that's 50% within 2 days. Not bad, di ba? So kapag consistent ka, so yung secret ng successful trading is really about consistency. So hindi pa iba-iba. And remember that trading is all about probabilities. So no matter how the setup looks good perfectly, or no matter how good looking it is, no matter how bullish looking it is, no matter how perfect is the setup according to your rules, there is always that probability that it will fail. Okay? Again, no matter how perfect is the setup, there is always the chance that it will fail. So, what you need to do, always think in probabilities. You need to, number one is to maintain correct position sizing. Correct position sizing, risking only 1% or 2% of your capital. That is the ideal one. So, hindi pwede yung all in agad. So, kasi plano mo or sigurado, feeling mo sure na yung trade na yan, bakit pa ako magpo-position sizing, di ba? Kasi sure na ako na bullish setup lahat, perfect, lahat valid yung rules ko. So, wag ko nang patagalin. Baka kinabukasan, I am already a millionaire. So, not that one. So, a successful trader always thinks in probabilities. Okay? So, maintain correct position sizing no matter how perfect is the setup. And number two, be consistent. So, itong word na yan, be consistent, it is a overrated word. Bakit? Kasi it's very easy to understand, be consistent. Pero ano nga ba talaga yung meaning niyan in reality, sa real, and in practice? So, ang ibig sabihin niyan, be consistent, ibig sabihin, meron kang strategy that you have already proven and back-tested na in the long run, it is resulting to a positive outcome. And since you know that information already, kailangan consistent ka sa paggamit na yan. So, paano yan? So, hindi pa iba-iba yung time frame na gagamitin mo. Kung na-backtest mo yan at a daily time frame, then you should use that strategy at a daily time frame. At yung proseso ng pag-i-screen mo, halimbawa, every weekend, nag-i-screen ka ng opportunities, then always do your screening every weekend. And during the trading days, you are just waiting for that opportunity na makakapasok ka sa stock. Okay? So for example, in my case, I always like that I always want to enter when the stock price is trading just very close and above the EMA 21. So let's show that one. Let me show to you EMA 21. I will colorize this one with white to identify the EMA 21. So I like to buy the stock when it's trading on or a little bit above the EMA 21. So for example here, this price is already too far, it's too far away from EMA 21. So it means that I should be patient. Hindi ako bibili agad, no matter how bullish is this candle. Hindi ako bibili sa price na yan. Kasi yung rule ko is to buy the stock when it's trading near or on the EMA 21. So that's consistency. So no matter how tempting it is, you won't buy that. So hahayaan mo siyang lumapit sa EMA 21. Look at that. So halimbawa ito yung part na may hit yung bid mo. So lagyan mo lang yung bid mo. Ilagay mo lang yung bid, yung buy order mo. And just wait patiently. So lagyan mo lang ng pinaka-expiration na pag 1 week hindi pa rin ma-filled, I might just take the current price like here, or I will look for another opportunity kung medyo nakalipad na or especially pag nag-breakdown. So baka or you might be triggering your stop loss in that case. So look, EMA 21, and the result, yun. So pag napakalayo na ng price sa EMA 21, hindi na ako bumibili. So again, secondly, kapag malayo na sa EMA 21, most of the time, malayo din yan sa pivot point. So see, also notice that kapag malapit yung EMA 21 sa pivot or in between R1 and P, that's a good time to buy. There were many times here, many opportunities to buy. So, nasaan ka nung mga time na yon? So, don't wait that umangat na yung price bago bibili ka pa lang. So, not that one. So, that's already gambling for me. Trading is about really looking for that opportunity and entering when others are not yet, jumping into the trade. At mapapansin mo yan, yung mga usually, yung may volume spike talaga. Ito talaga yung mga, na-prove ko na talaga to. Na kapag may volume spike, diyan nagkakaroon ng accumulation kasi volume spike means institutional accumulation, di ba? Kung dry yan, so halimbawa ito, parang walang pumapansin. So ito, accumulation, accumulation, accumulation. Then boom! Kapag yung volume spike na yan, nasa taas na ng masyado ng malayo, tapos may volume spike, it means that that's the end of the move. Especially kapag malayo na siya sa pivot. So this is already abnormal. Napakalayo na. To the moon na talaga to. So huwag ka nang bibili. Alright. So let's proceed to other stocks na bumagsak. Ayun, same. So nasaan ka nung mga time na nandito lang yung Ito yung isang example na hindi siya above pivot point but it is trading right above the S1 and making this consolidation pattern. So that is still okay. And then once we have here the candle, doji candle above the EMA 21, you can enter in this way. So you take the high of that doji candle, which sits above the pivot point of the EMA 21, and at the same time above the pivot point, a break above that pivot point or the high of that doji is a buy signal. And place your stop loss here. That's a very tight stop loss, right? So, and the reward is very, very high. So, if you keep on doing this thing, keep on doing this in the Philippine stock market, I really assure you that you will be a millionaire or even multi-millionaire in the Philippine stock market. So just keep on doing the same. However, also it also doesn't mean that, like what I said, no matter how the setup looks perfect, there is always a chance or probability that it will fail. That's why you should always honor your stop loss. Kapag hindi yan ang nangyari, nag-breakout, instead, halimbawa, nakapasok ka dyan, 0.0133, because the buy on breakout price has been triggered, tapos later on, nag-reverse, you should always take that loss, no matter what. Okay? Then just jump or choose another stock to trade. Kasi what is important in trading is that you are minimizing your loss. We may have only 50% win rate, but as long as you maintain this minimum of 1:2 risk to reward, you will end up profitable in trading any kind of financial instrument. Alright, so let's check another. What else? So ito, di ba? Napakalayo na sa ABA. So kung nandito na yan, bonus na lang talaga yan. So you really need to take your profits already. So ngayon, nag-pull back na. ABA seems to be still in an uptrend, but of course, malayo siya sa EMA 21, so let's wait that it will consolidate here and make another buy setup. So one example, good example is this dito. Look at this. Diba? Nakaangat yan. So, okay. Kita ko sa inyo dito. May bonus ako sa inyo. So, this dito is really a very nice setup again. So, there is another opportunity to buy here. So, let's see December. So, ito yung the best time to buy dito. Beginning of December, di ba? Between pivot and the R1. So, that's the time. Tapos meron pang volume spike dito. So, again, valid. So, you just place your stop loss below the pivot. So, no matter what, you won't exit your trade unless you are being stopped out, right? So, yun. So, at the end of the December, meron kang how much profit? End of December, that's a 78 or more. So, almost 90% profit. Hindi ka na stop out, pinabayaan mo lang. R5, okay, sabihin na natin sa R5 ka na lang take profit. 80% din. Not bad, di ba? So, and move on to the next trade. So, ngayon, the price on this January 4 is way, way far away from the EMA 21. So what you should do, you will wait. Wait. Yun. Kasi kung hindi ka nag-wait, bumili ka dito, yun ang nangyayari sa'yo. Nangyayari sa'yo. Ipit ka. So wait, 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 wait. Yun. Meron na tayo ditong doji candle sitting above the EMA 21. Then the price is, so nandito na tayo sa January. This is the pivot point. This is the R1. We are in between P and R1, so valid. So you see here, this is your buy price, 11.48 breakout. You set your stop loss at 10.5. Now you have been the buy price is triggered. So here pa lang. So although it's not late yet, it might retest this area. But as long as it's not going below 10.5, you are good. It might still go up and test this R2, 14.7. So that's my bonus for those people who are listening now for tomorrow. So again, no matter how perfect is the setup, there is a probability of failure. That's why you need to risk only an amount which is according to your account size. So it should be either 1% of your account or 2% of your account risk. So if you have 100k pesos, you should only be allowed to lose 1,000 or 2,000 in this trade. Okay? So 1,000 or 2,000 pesos only and not more. So kung mali ka man, you just take the loss. 1,000 pesos, not bad, di ba? And jump or get another trade. That is the profit target 1. The next is R3. All right, so that's it. So let me see if there is a chance to go to R3. So for me, there is no, the squeeze setup was here. Squeeze setup was here. So there is no squeeze setup here. So my target is only limited, 14.6 for D2. All right, so let's check another stocks. And halos lahat ng down in the yesterday's trading day was really overbought. Diba? So na-reach niya yung R5 above na or even overextended. So halos lahat sila. So that is the reason why stock market maraming stocks yung nag sell off. So it's not because of anything. It's because they are already ripe enough to take profit. And if you are, kung isa kang buyer dito, you are really in a big trouble. You should be selling, not buying. All right, so that's it, guys. I hope that you learned a lot in this session. And abangan nyo ulit yung mga live FB ko. And marami pa kayong matututunan. Now, if you would like to subscribe to my next picks for this week or the next week, meron akong weekly stock updates kung saan ay nagre-release ako ng mga recommended stocks ko, yung may mga squeeze. So yung mga squeeze, guys, papaliwanag ko sa inyo. Ito yung may mga squeeze. Halimbawa ito. Pag may squeeze, that is a high probability na aangat yung price. So of course, it can go down like this. Ma-stop out ka, but see what happened next. Tingnan nyo rin yung ABA. There was a squeeze. October. Ano nangyari? Tingnan nyo si PHA. Mayroon niyang squeeze. October din. Ano nangyari? So lahat yan. So we are now backtesting my squeeze. Ano nangyari? Boom. Ano pa? So BSC. You name it. Lahat yan. Nagkaroon muna ng squeeze bago yan umangat. So yan ang approach ko sa Philippine stock market. Yung mga update, mga stock updates na binibigay ko are based on squeeze. And I believe that they have a lot of upsides. So if you would like to receive my weekly stock updates, where I am actually sending it via email, So, mare-receive mo yung table na ma-access mo yung Google Sheet na ina-upload ko via Google Sheet. Yun meron siyang table at makikita mo doon yung mga updated or latest picks ko. So, what you need to do only is really to execute the trade plan. Right? So, this is both, so mayroon akong separate group for weekly updates for Philippine market. And mayroon akong weekly updates for US stock market, forex, crypto, and commodities. So separate yan, but isang group. So Philippine market separate, and the others, global market separate. So kung interested kayo mag-join, mag-subscribe, let me know via Facebook Messenger. Okay? So thanks guys, and abangan nyo ulit yung next FB Live ko. God bless sa inyong lahat, and good luck to your trading.